So we're back here. This one has excellent piece of field in there. Limits them to just a single. 96 for 2. So you have a bit of rain around. And we're just hoping that that stays away. This one is in the air. And fielder does well. He throws a wild one. Just a single. New bowler Ravi Patel. His 2 overs cost him 15. It's a good start. Just a couple of singles. He's hitting this one in the air. And it goes into the boundary for 4. So it was short and wide and put away nicely. That's not a boundary. Kunal Patel, he moves to 16. 90, no, that 4 actually brought up the 100. It's 102 for 2. So and he's moving across. Looking for a single. There's a chance of a run out. And they're going to get the run eventually. So there was a chance of a run out. But the keeper missed the stumps there. So it's pulled away. But the fielder, there's that fielder. And that widest lawn position. Oh, well, it did hit the batter. Wasn't really watching where the ball is coming from. So at the end of that of over number 11, it's 103 for 2. So this is a good partnership here. So 103 for 2. But they lost 2 quick wickets. They were around 70. But these 2 have really done well to forge a little partnership here. So this partnership is 32 at the moment. The first wicket partnership was 70. And this partnership at the moment is 32, which is exactly what was required after losing those 2 quick wickets. This one is an outside edge. Appeal given. Excellent work from the keeper. Good take from him. And that's the fall of the 3rd wicket. And the man, Kunal Patel, breaking this partnership of 30. That's exactly what they needed to break this partnership. He's really prospering. Let's have a look at this here. It's a really good take by the keeper. Looking to pull outside edge, and look at that. Excellent take. And the umpire raises his finger, and the batter has to go. New batter. So it's Divesh. He was the batter out. He went for 12. And now is Kurushir. He had a very good innings in the first match. When they fall just short of that total, which isn't a huge total of 200. 103. They fall just short of it, 899. And he was a big part of that chase, getting a wonderful score. They would need him to stick around here. Every time a partnership is being built, they seem to just pick up a wicket. And they'd really pull things back. Atlanta PARAMVEERS, 103 for 3 now. Cut away. Goes straight to the fielder in that deep cover boundary. Just single. Worked away into the onside. Straight to the fielder. This is excellent bowling. Zinte's second over. Picked up a wicket. Just conceded 2 runs. Looking to work it off the hips. An appeal for LBW, but seemed to probably be going down the leg side. Just have a quick look at that. Maybe just going down the leg side. Let's see. He walked across height as well. Hit high on the tie pad. This one is whipped away. Bottom hand coming into play. Straight to the fielder. Just the single. So the singles are coming. They wouldn't mind that. Atlanta PARAMVEERS, they wouldn't mind that the singles at all. Because it's just pulling the run rate down. So on, it's pulled away again. Straight into their hands and dropped it. Well, he took 2 excellent catch early on. And just couldn't hold on to this one. It's a much simpler. Let's have a look at this. It was much easier than the ones he took earlier. Look at this. Just in and out. Oh, he would be disappointed in that. You could see disappointment. That would have been a big blow. That would have been 2 quick wickets, and it would have been exactly what they needed, just to pull things back a bit more. You should have stayed at lawn to lawn. Took 2 excellent catches in those positions. Moved to deep mid wicket and dropped a catch. So it's going to be Vishal to come back into the attack. Come back in. And he's come back from the opposite end. Pulled 2 overs from the other end. Picked up 2 for 9. But he's back in the attack now. Looking to pick some wickets again. Oh, that's a good delivery. Just have an almighty swing there. That was a poor shot. Just swinging at the delivery. Not making any contact. Need to be careful here. It's just falling away at the moment. The run rate is just dropping. It's dropped to 8.8 now. Vishal having a swing. So on the bottom edge, it scoots away to that mid-wicket region. Picks up a single. It's 107 for 3. In the 13th over. This one is hammered in the air, just short of the field and just out of the reach of that fielder running around. That one again, Ritesh. Let's have a look. Let's look at this. Pulled away. But look, he's just harrying around. Look at him. Just out of the reach. 4 runs. That's 4 more to the total. 111. Colonel, he moves on to 26 from 23 deliveries. This one is whipped away off the hips. It's going to be just one. So 111 for 3. Vichal trying to get a wicket here. Oh, and that's a good delivery. That one just dipping on the batter as he looks to hit that one down the ground. End up being the Yorker. Let's get that ball. Vishal has been the one to really keep things quiet. He came on when the batters was both dipping and Miang was really hitting the ball to all parts. Picked up a wicket that pulled things back. Since then, they have really. This one is in the air. A chance. It's high in the air. The fielder settles under it, takes a catch, and that's the end of. That's the fall of wicket number 4. Excellent judge catch there, and that's the batter is just looking to up the ante. A couple of dot balls, and again, Vishal coming back into the attack and picking up another wicket. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, in the air. And look at this. It was well judged. Settled under it and took it quite easily in the end. Excellent catch. And that's wicket number 4. And Vishal now, he picks up 3. He has 3 for 15 from his 3 overs. So he's a one-man wrecking crew at the moment. And Atlanta PARAMVEERS really pulling things back. And it's just now a procession of batters. No one's just trying to stick around. Krunal is batting really well. Just need someone to stick around with him. He's on 27 from 24. So at the end of 13 is 112 for 4. And you better just having a little chat with Krunal, who is there. Krunal would be the one facing. He would be on strike. Let's so this one he's down the wicket and stopped. Well, the umpire says not out. This is interesting. Let's have a closer look at this one. Very interesting. So, well, the keeper and the fielders, they all think it's out. But the umpire says not out. Let's have a look at this. He is down the wicket. Yes, he got back in. That's excellent call from the umpire. He is back in. The keeper is really animated, but the umpire is right. He did get his bat down in time. It took a while to break the stumps. And he got his bat down. Excellent, excellent work from the keeper. But you have to give credit to the umpire there. That was an excellent decision. So it's Canal thought he had a wicket, and the wicket of the set batter. This one is worked away. You're gonna get an easy single in the end. Patel, the new batter, now on strike, the left-hander, about to face his first delivery. It's very cloudy here at the Lone Star Premier Cricket Ground. This one is driven in the air and dropped. Well, another chance going down. Let's have a look at this one again. Straight to him. Hit that one straight to him. In and out. So Kunal probably is wondering what he has to do here. 14 for 4. Walked across, pulled away. But there is protection at that deep mid-wicket boundary. And they just get one. It's a bit, as I said, it's a bit overcast. Nice cool conditions. I think the players would enjoy if it stayed this way. 114 for 4. Kunal in the middle of an excellent spell. This one is in the air. Chance. But it's going to drop well short of the fielder at long on. And they just pick up an easy single. Pooler, he wouldn't mind these singles. It's not going to hurt them at all. And now to continue this one, it's in the air. Over that fielder at short cover, and it's going to run into the boundary for 4. That's a very good shot there. Is that? Yeah, that's Patel. Let's have a look at that one. It's a pitched up delivery. Just drive in, got a foot to pitch over the fielder at that short cover and into the boundary for 4. Excellent shot. So that brings the over to an end. After 14 overs, it's 120 for 4. Projected score 172. If they could get there, that would be excellent. That would be a very good score. At the moment, 120 for 4. These two trying to rebuild here. Patel on 2. That 4, my apologies, that 4 was hit by Kunal. He moves to 33 from 28. Patel, the left-hander, he's now on strike. And it's going to be Vishal to finish his 4 overs. He has 3 for 15 in his 3. And he is going to bowl his 4th. So the captain is looking for wickets. Well, that one is guided nicely. Excellent piece of fielding. Just having a chat. That's cool. Just having a chat with Don't want to be absorbing too many dot balls. It's a 15th over. Oh, that's again a slow delivery, and he's just swinging at everything here. It's, it's a slower delivery, so he was through the shot before it came to him. It was a bit wide as well, so he's just planting that front foot down the leg side and just swinging the bat. It's not going to really work. It's not working for him at the moment. This time he gets some back, and it went fine. Passes that fielder, and has he stopped it? Yes, he does. That's excellent bit of work there. Just chasing it down all the way and pulling it just inside the boundary rope. And the keeper was that same fielder. He was just bringing him around a bit finer. And the ball went in that general area. 122 for 4. It gets going there. Moves on to 4. Again, slow delivery outside the off stump, and it's there. And he's just repeating the same shot over and over. And you have to give credit to the bowler, Vishal. He's just putting that ball, slow deliveries, that change up just outside the off stump, and just having it bounce and turn away from the batter. And he's just swinging away. 22 for 4. This time he waits on it. He cuts it away. This is going to run away into the boundary for 4. That's better from him. Rather than just having an almighty swing, he just waited for it and guided past that fielder at short third man. And he picks up 4 more. Let's have a look at that wonderful shot. Look at it, how he just get back, waited, and just caught it. That's enough to beat that fielder, and it races away to the boundary for 4. Very good batting. So he starts to get to move on. He's 8 from 8 deliveries now. Krunal, his partner, is there on 33 from 28. 126 for 4. So that projected score just keeps dropping every over. It just keeps dropping a bit. Down to 100. Down to 107.68 now. These two would have to do a lot of the batting here. It's 15 overs, just 5 overs remaining. 30 deliveries. If they can get a runner ball, take them to above 150. But I think they'll want to get a lot more than that. But you have to give credit to the PARAMVEERS bowlers. They have really pulled things back here. Vishal Patel. 4 overs. 3 for 21. Excellent bowling from his part. This one is in the air. Does it have the legs? Yes, it does. 6 runs. And it's the man, Kunal. He's the man who's doing the damage here. Let's have a look at that. Okay, just a pitch stop delivery. And he's just putting that front foot down the wicket and hammering that one. That went all the way for 6. Kunal. This one is whipped away off the pads. It goes behind square. They're going to get 1. And a bit of misfield, and they come back for the 2nd. This is excellent running. Excellent running from the pair. Colonel, in particular, as soon as he saw that misfield, he immediately called home through for the second, and they got there quite easily. 134 for 4. Colonel, he moves to 39. This one is in the air. Straight back over. I think there's one bounce into the fence for. So he's just going at everything now. He's taken advantage of Canal in his over. This is his final over. He had bowled really well up to this point. That's 2 4s and a 6 in the over. It's just 1 4 and a 6 and a double. It's 38. Slower. Waited on it. Pulled it. Straight to the fielder. Just one bounce. Just a single. He really slowed that one up. But you have to give credit to the batter. He waited and waited. And then, when he saw the bounce, pulled it away for a single. So it's that brings home on strike. He's on 8 from 8. Just wants to try and finish this over. This one. He's looking to cut this one. Not making any contact. Dot ball. Again down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. $138 for 4. And 16 over this one. In the air, over the infield. It will drop safely. And they'll get through for a single. Almost disappointed. He thought he got more of that. Well, he should have dealt with that much better. But in the end, just a single. 140 for 4. So at the end of the over number 16, 140 for 4, 41 for 4, to be exact. So it's going to be Ritish. Vishal Patel has bowled out his 4. He had 3 overs, well, 4 overs, 3 for 21. So it's going to be Ritish to come back into the attack. He has bowled 2 up front, was very expensive, 26. Now he's going to bowl from the opposite end. So he has a deep mid wicket, deep square leg, long on. This is a good short delivery just outside the off stump. Almost looking to tie this one over that square leg fielder. Sorry, that good point fielder. Good start here from British. It's a wide signal by the umpire. The bowler didn't seem to like that one. But the umpire is in the best position to call it. Since it's wide. There's lots of insects out. Again, he's just looking to hit that one. And Krunal is just having a chat with him. There's no need to really try and hit the ball out of the park. All he has to do is really look to get the single. Krunal is batting really well. He is on 46. Why not just look to get the single and let him hit the ball? This time again, looking to guide that one. And, well, the batter, he's not happy. That's Krunal. Krunal, he's not happy with the way Om is batted. As he says, absorbing a lot of dot balls. And he's there at the non-striker's end. There's nothing he could do about it. But this is smart bowling. Just keeping this one. He hits him this time. The scamper through for the single. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be leg by because it came off the body. So it brings Colonel back on strike. He's on 46. 2 deliveries remain in this over. Looking for a half century here. Batted really well. Adjustment to the field. Bowler, he's bringing the long on inside the circle to a mid on. He's moving the square leg to a fine leg. He has a deep point, a cover. This one, a good short delivery. You could see the batter was just having a step or two down the wicket. And he just hammered it short. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, just hammered it short and was looking to pull that. It's difficult to pull those delivery. This is an excellent comeback from British. Short delivery again. And that's the end of an excellent over. Just a leg by coming off that over. What a comeback there over there from British. Remember, his first 2 overs went for 26. But his 3rd over just went for 1 leg by. And, well, this is strange. They're going to make a change here. Well, it seems like they're going to retire Om. Om is going to go out. And a new batter is coming in. This is unusual. It's not like he has an injury or anything. Just retired. They just decided to switch him out. So Om Patel leaves the field. A new batter is out there now. That's Mihir. So Mihir Patel is the new batter who replaces Om Patel. So the last 3 overs to come. What's the bowling option for the captain? Anand has 2. British has 1. Kishan bowled at 1 over for 16. Vishal Patel, he bowled his 4. Ravi has 1. And Kinal, he bowled his 4. This one is pulled away. This is going to go into the trees. And that's 6. That's a huge 6. Look at this. Let's have a look at this one. A short delivery. And he just waited for it. Look at that. And just hammered that. And it went into the trees. Just evading that vehicle parked there. And that's 6 more. So the change that they made in replacing Om immediately brings success. In terms of that 6 coming from the very first ball he faced. So Om Patel was retired. Guess it's all in good spirits. Generally, playing a tournament, if a batter is struggling, you don't want to out him and you want to give him the majority of the strike. But I guess it's all in good spirit here. He was allowed to be retired. Here, his first delivery was deposited over Miracle for a six. This time he was just making room to hit that ball again down the leg side. But you have to give credit to the bowler. Just bowled it wide. And he was unable to reach. That's Anand coming back. 149 for 4. Anand. This one is in the air. Fielder settles under it, takes a catch, and that's the end of Mir. His short, brief inning didn't last long, but it is exactly what the team wanted in terms of just hitting that big six. So let's have a look at that. Came outside the off stop and he's having a go outside edge, but the fielder, look at him, just stood there, easy catch. Wicket number 5. 49 for 5. And the big man comes to the crease. Niraj Patel. You need him to hit a few big sixes. 149 for 5 in the 18th over. This is excellent. You have to give credit here to the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. They have really pulled things back. Yes, the projected score is 170. But remember, they have lost 5 wickets. This time he's sitting this one. Just one bounce to the fielder. Oh, and that's excellent from the fielder there. It looks like Ritesh. He realized Niraj was a bit slow between the wicket, so immediately he ran in, collected the ball, and threw it to the non-striker's end to try and effect a run out. Oh, that's a good delivery, and he's out. Taken, the keeper takes an excellent catch, and it's another wicket here to Anand. He's really bowled well in this over. Let's have a look at this. And the main batter, that's Colonel. He has to go. And they would have wanted him to stay till the end. This again, excellent delivery, slower delivery, outside the off stump. It hit the low end of the bat. And it went through to the keeper. Good knock from him. He goes for a well-played 46 from 34 deliveries. But again, wickets tumbling here now. 150 for 6. A new batter, Monak Patel. Not to get mixed up with the tin of the USA team, Monak Patel. $150 for 6. This is excellent from Anand. 2 wickets for him in the over. Oh, and this was an opportunity. Got some bat. They're looking for 2 runs and they're going to get it. I think he's out. Excellent from the fielder. Good work from the keeper. And that's another wicket. Let's have a look at this. A bit of mix up there. And running. And no. Well short. I think he was really happy for the single. But Niraj was looking for 2 runs. Maybe looking to get the strike. Yeah, I think he was just looking to get the strike for the next over. And in the end, Munak was well short. He has to go via the run out route. They got one. They completed one. So it's 151 now for 6. For 7. It's 151 for 7. After 18, 2 overs remaining. That was a good over from Anand, picking up 2 wickets in that over and a run out as well for the team. And it's 3 overs, 2 for 35. So he has one more. Looks like Ritish, he's going to be pulling his fourth. Bowling. Stood over was an excellent over. He would be bowling to Niraj. And Niraj swings. It hits him in the body. I think that's not going to trouble him at all. British just apologizes, but I don't think that's going to bother him. So we saw Ritish pulling a fuller length front his first 2 overs and was punished. He then pulled his length back, and you can see now he's just pulling just back of length, and it has been very successful. Pitch it up, and goes past the edge. Well, actually, it's a wicket. Well, he's out. We thought it just went through to the keeper because the bowler just turned back and went to his mark. The keeper didn't bother to celebrate. But the batter just turned and walked off. So that's wicket number 8. 151 for 8 now. And Niraj has to go. Ritish picks up his first. 1 for 27. Well, Niraj was taking his time to walk off because the incoming batter, wasn't really ready. So he's not ready. He's out there. 158 for 8. They run the risk of getting bowled out here. At one point in time, they were looking at getting a score of over 180. Now, if they get to 160, that would be really good. 151 for 8. British. This one, he's guiding this one. Excellent work from the fielder. Just a single. The new batter is Dev. He's immediately off the mark. And he's bowled him. Pitch up delivery, and the stumps is out of the ground. And, well, it seems like that is it. They have no other player. Well, it's all out. So Ritish picks up the last wicket. It hadn't been bowled. And they're calling them in. Because I think they're batter short. So that's the end of the innings. So they are bowled out. 152 for 9. Seem to be a batter short. So they're batter short. So it's all out. 152 for 9. At one point in time, they were looking to get 180 and above. and they're now bowled out for 152. Let's quickly run through the batting lineup. That opening partnership of 70. Lippin, he made 28. Mihang, he made 41 from 19 deliveries. Kunal, he was there while the wickets started to tumble. 46 from 35, and the wickets just started to tumble. Divnesh, he had 12. Ruchir, he had 3. He really struggled. He was retired out for 9. Because he was retired out, he couldn't come back into bat. And that's why they were all out. He made 6. Niraj, he made 1. Munak, he made 1. Anand, he was bowled for no score. Dev, he remained not out on 1. Bowling card looks really good. Anand, he had 3 overs, 2 for 35. British, 3.4, 2 for 28. Came back well. His first 2 overs was very expensive, costing 26. Kishan Pool just had 1 over for 16. Vishal, the star of the bowlers, the pick of the bowlers, he had 4 over 3 for 21. 13 dot deliveries. Ravi Patel, he bowled 3 overs, none for 23. And Kunal, he bowled 4 overs, 1 for 28. So, the Knight Riders United bowled out for 152. And the Atlanta PARAMVEERS, they would have to get 153 for victory here. Join us in a few minutes as we see the Chiefs if they can get 53 runs to win. So we're back here for the reply. This one is pushed away. They're going to get an easy single. Are they going to look for two? No. I think they're happy with just that one. That's three. That's four without loss. It's 153 they're chasing for victory. Anand Patel. Oh, that's whipped away. That's going to go in on the car. That's an excellent shot. It goes on the car. Well, these guys have to be careful where they're parking their cars because that was hit very hard. And it went actually on top of on the roof of, they landed on the roof of the car. Oh, these guys are really hitting the ball hard. And at the end of over number one, it's 9 without loss. And it's Anand Patel. Anand Patel is 7. He's 7 with 4. That 1-6. And that's Pratik Patel. He's on 1. Anand Patel. Just that 1 over. Wide delivery. Wide signal by the umpire. It's 15 without loss. This one is whipped away. And it goes straight to the fielder. And picked it up cleanly. It just gets a single. It didn't get a run. Looking to just work it either side of that fielder. Would have gotten some runs. Sheer sort of just angles in, tosses the ball up, it hits down the ground, and that will race away for 4. Let's have a look at this. Just ambles in, tosses a full toss, and he hits that one. All he has to do is get enough elevation to clear that fielder at mid-off, and it races into the boundary for 4. So this is good batting here. Remember, they're chasing a total of 153 to win. This one is hammered, and this is going to go into the fielder's hand. So he was looking to hit to the offside, but there was that fielder there. And he hit that one straight to him. Let's have a look at this one. He's looking to go over the offside. Hit it well enough, but it went straight into the hands of the fielder. Look at that. He didn't have to move. Took an easy catch in the end. That's wicket number 1. 19 for 1. And it's drizzling a bit here. Rain is seem to be new batter Dhruv Patel. So it's just a bit of drizzle around. Hoping that it's just gonna just blow over quite quickly. It's not getting any harder or heavier, which is really good. Seem to this one is played the onside. And it seemed to be just moving away. This one, he's looking to whip this one off the legs, down the leg side, wide. So we're hoping that it stays away. We're hoping that the rain stays away. It's a good delivery just outside the off stump. So good over there. Picking up that wicket at the end of over number 2. It's 19 for 1. We're back here. Just had a break because of the rain. Just had to make some adjustment to our equipment. So we're back here. 57 for two. Remember, they're chasing 153 for victory. And this one, an edge, a top edge, really. Keeper had no chance, really, of getting that one. 7. 57 for two. A bit of partnership needs to be built here. Two new batters. This one is pulled away, and it goes into the boundary for 4. That's a good shot. It was just short of a length, and he just waited for it. He is a tall man. That's actually is just trying to get confirmation on after we played that shot. Vishal. It's a man, Vishal Patel. Got that wonderful spell. That one just short of a length. Boom. Coming into the attack. Being hit for 4. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a good comeback delivery from him. That one just outside the off stump and just a bit shorter, pulling this thing back a bit. And wasn't able to make contact. Looking to hit that one, repeat the shot. That's good bowling. Remember, he was retired while he was batting. Now he has a job to do with the ball. And that one is guided away, and oh, that's a poor bit of feeling. And it's going to run away into the boundary for 4. Can't afford to be giving away that easy runs. Let's have a look. It was hit towards him. But look at that. Just trying to put his foot, rather than looking to get down, he's trying to use his foot to kick the ball back. Just past him. 4 more to the total. Vishal, who moves on nicely. The batter wasn't ready. And the bowler had to pull out of his run-up. Boom. Oh, that's another good delivery. He's given him a dose of his own treatment. Remember, he pulled a number of those deliveries to home when he was batting. Now he's repeating the dose. But I don't think it's the same Vishal, is it? Yes, it is. Oh, driven back past the bowler. They're going to be a single. That's a good over. Over comes to an end. 9 runs coming off you. Not a bad over from home to start with. 66 for 2. At the end of 5 overs, 66 for 2. This is not a bad start here for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. The required run rate is just 5.8, so they're keeping pace with the required run rate. It's 87 more runs required from 90 deliveries, so it's very easy. It's very gettable. But they can't afford to just lose too many wickets. That's the main issue here. Wickets. They can't afford to lose too many. At the moment, it's good going for them. True, he's down 6. Vishal, he's down. That's 10. Dev Patel is the bowler. He's going to take up the attack from the far end. Try to pick up some wickets here. Oh, that time is down the leg side. Good work from the keeper. Definitely save some runs. So one more to the total. 67 for 2. Son is pulled away. And this is going to race away into the boundary before Fielder stop it. No, he can't. He tried his best. Good effort in the end. But it was hit so powerfully. It raced away. Let's have a look at this shot. Pulled it away nicely with power. And he just raced away. The field thought he had a chance. Not in the end. Excellent shot. That's Vishal. Vishal Patel. He moves on to 14. 71 now. He needs to get this right. This one is wide. Cut away. That's an excellent bit of feeling. Good bits of work there. Just sticking out that right hand. Oh, that's stuck in his hand. Had he gotten a good throw back in, there could have been an opportunity for a run out. But saved in the end. 72 now. 81 runs required. So in the last over of the power play, this is an excellent power play. Well, we saw when Knight Riders were batting, they also got 70 odd runs in their power play. Driving in the air. And this is going to run away into the boundary for 4. So it was pitched up on the leg stump. And all he had to do was play through the line and hit it over that fielder at a short mid wicket. And he picks up a boundary. That's the roof. In the air, just whipping it off the pads. And that goes over the fielder at mid wicket into the fence for 4. Excellent batting. 76 for 2. That's a good delivery. They're going to get 1 quite easily. Off the outer edge. Let's trickle onto the onside. So they're getting a move along. They're scoring nicely. They're scoring at over. Just trying to get the current run rate. They're scoring well over the required run rate at the moment. Shout for an LBW, but not really supported by his fielders. And the umpire says not out. 78 for 2. Yeah, moving along nicely here. It's the last over of the power play. Two fielders out, one at the deep mid wicket and a long on. Ring of fielders on the offside. Streeter, and he pierces the gaps. This is going to run away into the fence for four. As I said before, there was a ring of fielders inside the circle, and all he had to do was just find the gap. And he picked up 4 runs. 4 good looking runs. This is a wonderful extra cover drive. Let's have a look at this. Not trying to overhit it, just basically placement. Once you beat those fielders, it's going to race away into the boundary for 4. So after the power play, 6 overs completed, 82 for 2. Very good going here from the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. They have lost 2 wickets, but they have kept the scoring rate up. And it's good shots they are playing. They're not looking to just bludgeon the ball. They're playing proper cricket shots. Drew in particular, an excellent extra cover drive. And they're picking up runs quite easily. A couple of boundaries in that over, a couple of singles as well. Just 71 more runs required for victory. Atlanta PARAMVEERS. Change in bowling. I think bowl a pretty good over. But it's going to be Mihir Patel. And there's an appeal for out, caught behind and given. So immediately brought success, going at a wide one outside the off stump. And getting a feather off an edge. And the keeper does the rest. And they all celebrate that wicket. That's an excellent breakthrough. And Vishal is looking good, 13 from 10 deliveries. But he has to go. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, the short and wide, looking to cut a wide delivery and get in the edge. And you could see immediate celebration from the keeper. And the umpire raises his finger. Vishal has to go. Here, Mihir has his wicket. And the PARAMVEERS now 82 for 3. Still not out of it. If the Knight Riders could just continue to pick wickets here. Knight Riders United, just continue to pick wickets. It could make things a bit difficult. Because Atlanta PARAMVEERS are really ahead, way ahead at this stage of the game. But wickets, we saw that in the Knight Riders innings when Atlanta PARAMVEERS started to pick wickets, started to bring that run rate down. Eventually, they were bowled out for 152. Son pulled away. Just one bounce shot to the fielder. Deep mid wicket. Did really well to just get behind it. Stop it from going to the boundary. One more to the total. 83 now. Kinal. Then new batter. Someone has to stay there to support Drew. Drew is batting really well. 13 from 7 deliveries. And he's playing some very good orthodox shots. But he cannot do it on his own. Someone has to stay with him. Good for him here so far. Drive in. Good work off his own bowling, but it ricocheted just to the offside, and they end up getting through for the single. Good work initially from him to stop it, but then it ricocheted, and they were able to get the single. 84 for 4. Here. Swanee's driving, and this is going to run away for 4. This is a very good shot. From the moment he hit that one, it didn't look like it was going to race to the boundary, but he timed it really well. And it did race away for 4. Let's have a look at this. He was on the back foot and just buttoned that one through point. And look at it, just raced away to the boundary for 4. Excellent shot. And he is off. This time he's just pushing this one. They're going to get a single. Just to the right of the fielder at extra cover. That's very good batting. Got a boundary off the previous delivery and just stroked it into the offside for a single. He's already picked up 6 runs in the over. 88 for 3. 89 for 3. This one is played away straight to the fielder. That's good running. So at the end, over number 7, 90 for 3. And the PARAMVEERS just requiring another 63 runs for victory. 7 wickets in hand. That is very important. But the way these two are batting, they're batting really well. Remember, Akinal just came to the crease, but he's playing very good, smart cricket. Short ball, cut away nicely, then looked at it hard, then pushed into for a single. Same thing with Drew. I like the way Drew is shaping up here. 15 from 9 deliveries. And he's not looking to just belt the ball all around the park. It's going to be ball and change from the far end. It's Niraj, big man Niraj Patel. With a bit of spin. Slow and wide. Signal wide by the umpire. A lot of flight. Oh, that's a good delivery. It was short and wide outside the outside, but it was slow. That made it a bit difficult for Dhruv to really time that one. Excellent bat. Excellent bowling. Good start here. Ah, that was short. Pulled away. It got the treatment. The fielder settled under it and takes a catch. Well, it looked to be like he put that one away, but he didn't get the power. And the fielder had that deep mid wicket Took an easy catch in the end. And Dhruv has to go. Let's see if we can get a look at this one. Oh, that was a catch. Took it easy in the end. So 91 for 4 now. To me, Dhruv was looking like the batter that could take it home for Atlanta PARAMVEERS. But he has to go. Still requiring 62 runs. But you have to give credit to the Knight Riders. The Knight Riders United. They are just chipping away on those wickets. That's all they need to do. And by you pick wickets, you just slowly bring the run rate down. And new batter has to come to the crease. He has to take a few deliveries to get himself in. Amit Patel, the new batter. So it's two relatively new batters at the crease. Canal. He he's only faced three deliveries. And Raj picks up a wicket. Oh, this one, it's a good delivery. And he's just forcing it back to the bowler. This is excellent from Niraj. Tossing it up in the air. Got to get another wicket here. Look at that. Slow. Worked away into the one side. It's just going to be a single. 92. It is off the mark. Niraj, could he pick another wicket here? Oh, that one is down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. 94 for 4. Niraj. It has been a very good over. 3 runs coming off the over and picked up a wicket as well. Tossed it up, swept away. But the fielder was there. That's short, fine leg. And they just get a single. Excellent over comes to an end. Neeraj Patel brought into the attack to do exactly what he did. Try to pick a wicket, keep the run rate down. And he picked up that big wicket of Dhruv Patel. And just conceding 5 runs. I think it's just 6 runs. Yes, just conceding 6 runs. 96 for 4 now. So let's have to keep chipping away here at the runs. Some of the required run rate is just 4.75. Very gettable. But they can't afford to keep losing wickets. That's the main issue here for the PARAMVEERS. There's an appeal for LBW not given and a chance. Well, there was an appeal for LBW initially. And the batter Amit The ball went past the keeper. There was an easy single, and Amit was sending back Canal. They eventually got through for the single. They can't afford to turn down the runs. They need them. Good start here. But away. Oh, through the hands. That should have been taken. It went through the hands, and he just trotted behind the ball. So it burst through his hands. And just have a look at this. So it was short delivery. It burst through his hands initially. A good cut shot. Straight to him, burst through his hand, and then he was just strutting back to try and get the ball. And they came back for a second. So that was another opportunity. That's pushed into cover. Another misfield. But the run not taken. 99 for 4 in the ninth over. Oh, that's a short delivery, and that's well played. He just helped that one over the third man fielder, and it goes into the boundary for 4. Excellent batting here from Amit. That's Vishal, actually. Let's have a look at this one. Short delivery, but look at that. Just waited for it and just hitting with the bounce, using the pace of the bowler, and it goes into the boundary for 4. Excellent batting from Vishal. That brings up the 100, 103 now for 4. This one is down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. Well, it was Amit who hit that 4. So that's really good batting from Amit. He's on to 8. This one is pulled away. Is it going to go into the boundary for 4? Yes, it does. Excellent. This is very good from Amit. Short delivery on the leg stump. I just basically help it wrong the corner. Look at this. Yeah, just help it wrong the corner, scrub the wicket, and he picks up 4. The fielder running around, but didn't have a chance. Into the boundary for 4. It's 108 for 4 now. And they're getting closer. This one is cut away. And this will race away into the boundary for 4. That's back-to-back boundaries here now for Amit. Let's have a look. Again, it was a delivery short and wide, and just caught it away. And no one in that area. And he picks up 4 more. So this is an excellent piece of batting here from Amit. But I thought it was Kunal that was hitting those boundaries. And there was a bit of mistake by the scorers. So it has now been corrected. And it was Kunal that was hitting those boundaries. He moves to 22 from 10. So just that correction. And Amit is the other non-striker. So Amit is on strike now. 112 for 4. After over number 9. So they're well ahead. There's 41 required from 66 deliveries now. It's going to be the man Niraj. Tosses it up. And goes for the heave. Inside edge. Trickles to the fielder at a short square leg. And they get singles. That's important. from Amit just to get the single, to get Canal back on strike. This one is VE. It isn't large. It's large. Could he get another wicket here? He tosses it up. Oh, and he's well forward, playing it back to the fielder at short cover. This is good from Amit. That's all he needs to do. Don't need to do anything different or anything rash. They are well ahead. And there you go, looking for that big swipe and not making good contact. That one, that's the fall of wicket number 5. Amit has to go. Newhouse picks up a second. So he is looking to change the tide of this match. Raj Patel picks up the wicket of Amit. Amit previously was looking for a big Hifu. This time he tried to make connection and he got caught and he tossed up down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Easy, easy run. Kalpish. Kalpish. This one is played away through the offside. They're gonna get a single. That's all he needs to do. I'm surprised Ahmed was doing that pretty well. And he just decides to go for big shots and get out. And that's what happened to most batters. When the ball is tossed up above the eye line, they tend to look to hit the ball down the ground as hard as possible. And most time it's their downfall. So Niraj, he picks up another wicket. He has 2 for 10. He has 2 for 10. And at the end of 10, the halfway point, the Atlanta Paramveers, they are 116 for 5. 37 runs required for victory from 60 deliveries. So it's easy for them, but they can't afford to lose too many wickets. We're going to have the drinks break, and we will be back in a few minutes to see if they can get those 37 runs for a victory. But straight to the fielder. There's no run. Just 37 more runs required. Viral. Viral. He's the man brought in to get wickets quickly. This one is please. This one straight back to the bowler. Again looking for. Oh, there's an opportunity for a run out. The ball goes past the stumps. $117 for 5. 36 more runs required. It's Viral. That's the task of trying to pick some wickets here. Oh, this one is in the air. There's a chance. And no, it goes all the way for 6. Excellent shot there. Is it Carpish? No, it's Canal. Yeah, that's an excellent shot from Canal. This one was pitched up and he went over that offside field. Let's have a look at this. Pitched up delivery. And yeah, that's hitting that one over the top. Picks up 6 more. This one, set this one square of the wicket. And there's cover at that deep mid wicket region. And they get through for a single. So someone just has to stay with Canal. He's really playing a good knock here. 124 for 5. He moves on to 30. But someone has to stay with him. He has been losing partners at the other end quite frequently. But he's doing his part. All they need is just to get him on strike. But everyone wants to be a hero, wants to hit 6. And they're getting out. Well, Neeraj, he has pulled 2 overs for 10, and he has been taken off. That's strange. He's bowled really well, picked up 2 wickets. Why would you take him off? You want to get wickets. So it's going to be Dipen. He's going to be the man to bowl from the far end. 124 for 5. This one is hammered. Square of the wicket. Is it going to race away into the boundary for 4? Yes, it does. Excellent batting here. And it's that man, Canal. He's really batting for his team. He moves under 34. And 34 from 14 deliveries. 5 fours and 6. That's exactly what is required. And he's playing proper cricket shots. If the ball is on the offside, he's looking to cut it past the fielders. If it's on the leg side, he's going to hit it through the leg side. And if it's pitched up, he's going down the ground. Excellent batting. Pitched up delivery and he goes down the ground. And he gets 4. Just as I said, he is really manipulating the fielders here now. Let's have a look at this. So it's a pitched up delivery and he hits this one straight down the ground, just past the fielder at long off. And he picks up another boundary. He moves to 38. It's 32 for 5. Just 20 more runs required. I think I'm really shocked with this move in bringing Dipen when you had Niraj, who's bowling really well. 2 overs for 10 runs and picked up 2 wickets. That's what you want. You want to keep the wickets down, the runs down, and pick wickets. Dipen immediately comes into the attack and he goes for 2 4s. Let's see if he can pull things back or get this wicket. If they can pick this wicket, it would be very good for them. Oh, that's smart button. Driven and it passes the fielder. That's Niraj who was there at short cover. They're going to get 1 and it'll come back easily for 2. And again, smart cricket here from Canal. Doing exactly what is required. The pin tosses it up and that was cut away. But straight to the fielder and they get through for a single. So he's going to give 635 for 5. This one is played away nicely. They're going to get 1. Oh, bit of misfield. But they will really settle for 1. They already settled for 1. Everyone runs off the sofa. Yes. 18 more runs required. Pitch up delivery and hammered. This is it gonna go all the way? No. 1 bounce into the fence. That's 4. 4 more to Canal. He moves to 45 now from just 18 deliveries. And Atlanta PARAMVEERS 140 for 15 for 5. Just 13 more runs required. It's 140 for 5 in 12 overs. 13 more runs required for victory here. Some of the players just having a chat. Remember, these players, they all knew each other pretty well. It's all friendly out there, supporting each other. It's going to be Viral. He's going to continue. Shifting his field around. Here's a long one, long off. Deep mid wicket, deep backward square. This one is hammered. But they're only going to get a single because it went straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Just 1 more. But more importantly, it brings that man Kunal back on strike. He's on 45 from 18 deliveries. He's down the wicket and hitting this one. Just whipping it through mid wicket. Just for a single. Not a single. Inches the way. Just 142, 5. Pulling this one, it's in the air. There's a chance. Falling just short of the fielder, and both of them made a mess of it. Lucky for them, it didn't go into the boundary. That's a poor bit of feeling. But again, that's Carl Page just looking to hit that one out of the ground. It was a short delivery. Should have really done better. Oh, and this one, he's looking to hit it straight down the ground. Probably got an outside edge. Runs away. They're going to just take the single by signal, so he didn't get any bat onto it. But they were just strutting through for the single. I think they could have looked for 2. I think they just know it's going to be over pretty soon. So they're not going to really rush anything. 9 more runs required, 144 for 5. Pull away. One bounce into the fence for 4. So finally, Kalpesh gets hold of one and pulls it away into the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Again, another short delivery drag down. And this time pulled it a bit squarer, beating the fielder at deep mid-wicket, and he picks up 4. 148 for 5. Just 5 more runs required. This one is in the air. Oh, just falling short of the fielder, and he missed it. He didn't get his body behind it, and it went across the ropes for 4. So with that 4, the scores are leveled. It's 152 for 5. Scores are level. Just one more run required for victory. Well, they're just having a discussion there. Not sure what the discussion is. Are they going to tell the ask the batter, who do you want us to bowl? Well, just one more run required for victory. 52 for 5. That man, Kunal, he's on 47. He's not going to get his 50. This one, he's hitting this one, and actually he's going to get his 50. It goes for 4, and that's 50 for him, and that's the victory. So he gets 4, he gets his 50, and it's victory for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. They win this one comfortably by 5 wickets. And all thanks to that man, Kunal Patel, 47 from 20 deliveries, 7 fours and 1 6. And see the players just shaking each other's hand. Good camaraderie between the players of all the teams. So it's a comfortable victory here for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. They win 2. They have 2 victories now. And the Knight Riders, that's another loss for them. So PARAMVEERS, they have 2 victories, but 3 matches. Let's try to get a hold. So, the Atlanta PARAMVEERS, they're on top of the table with 3 matches and 3 victories. The Knight Riders, they have lost all 3 matches. So they are rooted at the bottom of the table. And Atlanta PARAMVEERS, they go to the top with this wonderful victory here by 5 wickets. So that brings end to the coverage from us here at the Lone Star Premier Cricket Ground, field number 2 in this wonderful LPS tournament here in Austin, Texas. So from us here and the crew, we are going to say goodbye for now. Do join us tomorrow as we bring you more coverage of this wonderful tournament here in Austin, Texas. And do join us tomorrow as we bring you 2 more matches from ground 2 and all the other grounds as well. So for now, we say good evening, goodbye. Do join us tomorrow.